Hey folks, Daily Landsblog for the 11th of February 2020. The last, 4 or 5 days at least, I've been speaking about suicide, which is about as depressing a subject as you're going to get. Even though try to put not a positive slant on suicide, but a positive idea about how we could reduce the number, which isn't quite as somber. But I thought, you know what? Got to back away from being a downer, right? Just because mental health and what we do sure is about helping people come forward and sharing their battles. See how I said battles and not struggles, Case?
Yeah.
Oh, baby. So I thought today that we would talk about good news stories. And to me, in this area, what's a good news story? Well, a good news story would be you suffer from, serious, or you battle. Damn, I got to get over this. And you're supposed to punch me, Case.
Yeah, but I'm too far.
Okay, so a good news story is somebody who's battled, say, severe depression and got treatment for it and got better and never got sick again. Like, that's the best news that you're going to get. But most of us don't go through that. So the good news is tempered a little bit. You take one notch down and you also lower your expectations. So here for me is a good news story. I heard about a guy who, I guess it was about 10 years ago now, was really, really in bad shape. And he'd been in bad shape for about a year and a half. And I know that his anxiety and his depression were through the roof. I know that he was living in misery. I know that he thought to himself, wow, this pain is so deep and so profound. I can't go on like this forever. That's what this guy thought. And here we are 10 years later, and this guy has, since that time, found relief. Sure, this guy isn't great every single day, but when you consider where he was 10 years ago, this guy thinks to himself, I am a great news story because, you know what? I can live my life. I can enjoy my life. It's not perfect, but at a certain point, you stop shooting for perfect. I can take a sip of a cup of coffee, this is what the guy said, in the morning and feel joy most days. Do you know who this guy is, Case?
No, because I'm stupid.
Do you know who this person is?
It wasn't 10 years, though.
2008. Yes, you're right. November 24th, 2008, Marriott Hotel, room 521, Montreal. There for the Grey Cup. That was a bad time. What room was it?
521.
You got it. I'm going to quit.
Said it.
Yeah, well, I know. I just mentioned it
And
now.
I heard it.
Yeah,
literally
many times.
hundreds.
SickNotWeak.com. 24,364 or 365. We're here because we need the good news stories as well. So however you're watching this, in the comments or respond in any way you can, tell us what's your good news story, if you have one.